My name is Toyosi Oyelayo. I'm a software engineer. I got into SQI in 2017. So I'm not going to say I left SQI, so I'll just say I got to SQI in 2017 because I'm still part of SQI. And then I'm a student. I graduated from LabTech too. I was a student at LabTech.
Now, Toyosi, did you come into SQI through scholarship too? Say the truth.
Okay. When I started, it wasn't through scholarship actually.
It wasn't through scholarship?
It wasn't through scholarship, but I wrote the exam while I was in then. So I got the scholarship for another. It was called quarter then. I got the scholarship for another quarter while I was in. But I did not. When I got the scholarship, I did not eventually use it because I was given this. It wasn't based on the scholarship test. I was given another scholarship that allowed me to run the whole quarter. I don't know if I remember.
You used it to run the whole quarter. What was your percentage then?
I think 60 or so.
60?
Yes. Or 65, I'm not sure.
60, 65. Please be precise.
Yes.
Because you will pay it back. I'm just kidding. Now, how much would you say that has been of a benefit to you on your career now?
A lot, in so many ways. Because, initially I came into SQI then, not because I exactly wanted to, or not like I was exactly passionate about and wanted to learn then. I wanted to escape ASUU strike because we had just finished. Because we had just finished 9 months strike then. I was in 100 level, and I did. We had only done just one test then. We had not even seen the results when we had a strike of 9 months. So when we just finished first semester exam, when there was more of another strike again. So I didn't want to stay at home because basically when I was at home then I was just either seeing movies or just I wasted the whole 9 months actually. So I didn't want that to happen again. So that was why I could remember my friends and I were 4 that came that they would check from school to the general office then to make inquiry. So when we came, we talked and everything. That was when I knew that I needed to. It was from the discussion I had from Kevin that day that the passion started growing actually, because initially it was just an escape route for me. So that day I was like, okay, I needed to get it. I registered, and since then I could say, because I studied computer science in school, and I wanted more practical knowledge along the line. So I can really say that basically, virtually what I do currently, the application of the knowledge and everything, the foundation was from what I gained at SQI then. So it was really, in fact, a lot of times when I think back, I try to imagine if I did not go to SQI that day. I just try to imagine what would have happened. Maybe I would be carrying a folder jacket up and down, looking for maybe computer science job or something, computer science teacher job.
Trying to say thank God for the strike?
Yes, because if there was no strike, I would have gone to SQI then. I don't think I would have gone.
Do the student here now be saying thank God for the strike?
Well, it depends. So if they are using it, if they are making use of the period properly, yeah. So since they are in SQI currently, they can say thank God for the strike.
That is wonderful. Now, I want to ask you this question. I think there are 4 of you that came to make an inquiry at SQI the day you?
Yeah.
4.
Yes, sir.
You were the only one that registered?
Yes, sir.
How come? What happened to the other 3? What made them not to proceed? And why did you proceed?
The major challenge then was money, based on what they said. For me too, it was money. I did not, because that day I I had 10K in my account. I could call it my life savings because I'd been saving it for my secondary school. So I called my dad that day to tell him about SQI, and it was like it didn't happen then, but was going to look for a way to send me the money maybe following week or something. And I think it was on the Friday that we came that day. But basically that day, now what I wanted to say before that, I was thinking whether I should say it or not. I guess I should just say it. You allowed me to pay that 10K then and asked me to pay the rest the following week. And you allowed me to join the class the Monday following that Friday. And I just paid 10K that time. Although I eventually paid the rest that same week. But
you paid your entire life savings. Your entire life savings. What gives you the confidence?
Okay, firstly, I didn't even know I could do something like that because, well, let me say I'm this kind of person that believes that, okay, your account should not be empty and stuff. So, for my conversation with you that day, so many things that we talked about, you gave me examples of the applications of things I was going to learn. And okay, little backstory. Towards the end of the strike then, I was already learning HTML myself. The old HTML that SQI would train us and would be quite good enough in 1 or 2 weeks. It took me like, okay, HTML and CSS, I think 3 months towards the end of the strike then, because I was trying to learn it on my own. And see, when I came to SQI, there was quite some things that I had to learn in addition to what I learned then. So based off the conversation I had then, I knew that I can't just allow this opportunity to pass me by. And one funny thing, the payment per quarter then was okay. It was a particular amount, and the following week, funny enough, the amount went up by I can't remember, an additional 20K per quarter then. And I could remember when I wanted to make my balance, there was this conversation we had that you were like, no, that is not the complete money. And I said that when I paid my initial money, it was still the former amount. And I escaped. So just a day difference. If I had paid later, I would have had to pay an additional 20K. So it was money for the other guys then.
Your first job outside SQI was with InterSwitch. You were still in school then. You were still a student. You said something that makes so much sense to me. You said you didn't apply to InterSwitch. You said InterSwitch saw a post of yours that you made on Twitter about a software that you built, making it simple for people to use the assistant software, and they reach out to you. What do you feel about that experience? How do you feel? How do you feel about it?
Okay, I don't know how to. Okay, so let's say from the onset initially, it took a while before I could really admit that okay, I was a programmer in a sense. And I remember there was this day we were still at general office then, when there was this school, secondary school that had this program. It was I think like an end of year program or something. So they invited SQI to deliver a speech, to like encourage the kids and tell them 1 or 2 things about tech and everything. And you said you wanted me to represent the SQI, and what you said, you're like, when you get there, tell them you are a programmer from SQI. My man was like, wait, so I'm a programmer. So at that point that it occurred to me that truly, I think I'm a programmer. So when I made that post and somebody just reached out to me that I'm so person from so place, I really like what you did. You made it very difficult to use and everything. I was like, wow, that's really nice. And what really spurred me to do that thing then was I saw a post by Prosper where he built something similar for Prosper. Tell me why he built something similar for Paystack. So I just said do something like that. and it made me even appreciate more some of the things I could do then. So it was really a very nice experience.
Wow. Toyosi, thank you so much. Thank you for believing in SQI. Thank you for believing in yourself. Thank you for making us proud.